2 to 5 hours. That's how much time the average American adult spends outside each week, according to a 2017 Yale study. That's under 50 minutes per day. This is a problem. This video will be split into several chapters. Timestamps for each are in the video description. The fact that people don't spend much time outside may not come as a shock to many of you. After all, there are so many reasons why people spend time indoors. Some of it is beyond our control. After all, most of our daily routines include sleeping, eating, and working or attending classes indoors. On top of that, most of us also tend to spend our free time indoors as well. For many people, most of their time outdoors is spent going from one building to another. But why is this even a problem? Well, there is evidence to suggest that spending time outdoors has a massive impact on your physical and mental well-being. As research shows, some major perks to spending outside include better sleep patterns, lowered stress and depression rates, decreased hyperactivity and inattention, increased endorphin and serotonin levels, and heightened immune system support. Many people link colds and the flu with cold weather, but the reason that they spread so much in the winter is actually because people spend less time outdoors, causing lower vitamin D levels and weakening our immune systems. All credible information comes to the same conclusion. People who spend more time outside have healthier bodies and healthier minds. Spending more time outdoors can save your life in multiple ways. To suggest otherwise disregards years of research from universities and trusted research firms. My sources are in the description. Now, I can hear you saying, well, I'm a busy person. I can't afford to spend hours outside every day. Or, I would love to go outside, but I don't know what I would do. Well, research from Cornell University shows that even spending 10 to 50 more minutes per day in a natural setting can provide many of the benefits listed earlier. Because of this research, doctors at several universities give out park prescriptions to their patients, in which they prescribe them a certain amount of minutes that they need to spend outdoors a certain amount of days per week. Prescribing a dose can legitimize the physician's recommendation and give a tangible goal, says Gen Meredith, Associate Director of the Master of Public Health Program. To gather some of my own data, I surveyed 50 random students at my university. The first question I asked was, on an average week, how many hours do you spend outdoors? For this question, I recreated the Yale study referenced at the start of the video. These were my results. Nobody spends under 2 hours a week outside. 46% spend between 2 to 5 hours. 24% 6 to 10 hours. 26% 10 to 20 hours. And 4% spend 21 or more hours outside per week. As with the Yale poll, 2 to 5 hours per week spent outdoors is the most common range. People who don't deliberately spend time outdoors usually fall here. Ideally, students should spend at least 6 hours outdoors per week, so these are the people that I'm aiming to help. I think it's also worth mentioning that no students reported spending under 2 hours per week outside. I hypothesized that because of the walkable nature of the campus and town, everybody spends at least a little bit of time outdoors walking between classes, dorms, and stores. Next, I asked, how much do you value spending time outdoors, with options being none, a little, or a lot. Nobody responded that they didn't care about spending time outdoors. 44% cared a little about their time outdoors, and 56% responded that they value time outdoors a lot. The fact that all students surveyed value their time outside to some degree, while over half of them care a lot about their time outside, shows that students are interested in spending time outdoors, even if they don't go outside much themselves. Lastly, I asked them, how do you spend most of your time outdoors? 54% said walking between buildings, 2% said outdoor jobs or classes, 8% said outdoor clubs or sports, and 36% said they spend time outdoors at their leisure. What surprised me was the amount of people that actively choose to spend time outdoors. It seems like spending time outdoors is a choice, and not everyone takes it. So, what can you do about this? Well, there are two main levels you can focus on: personal and community. I'll go over personal solutions first. The obvious solution is to just go outside more. Maybe you could set an alarm on your phone every day during your free time to remind you to go take a walk for half an hour. Although this solution does work for some people, others might need more motivation. For that, I recommend joining a club, team, or group that does outdoor activities regularly. It doesn't have to be anything intense, but finding something outside that's fun to do with other people will motivate you to do that thing, even if it's inconvenient. Besides, the social interaction gained from that brings with it its own health benefits. One other way that you can motivate yourself to go outside more is by setting fitness goals on your phone or watch. By giving yourself a challenge to meet daily goals, you'll get drawn into a habit of spending more time outdoors by default. One reasonable goal tracked by most fitness apps is getting over 8,000 steps per day. This encourages a more active lifestyle that involves going outside for a healthy amount of time. There are also a few ways that we can solve this problem at a larger scale. One way is to push this issue and advocate for more parks, walkable infrastructure, and the like in your local area. If you can convince your local government to do either or both of those things, it would lead to more walking, less driving, and healthier communities as people would spend more time outdoors. If that task sounds a bit too daunting, then spreading the word is another great option. You can educate your friends, family, or others on this issue. Posting on social media is also a great way to spread awareness. Each person convinced has a life improved, so reaching out has a much larger impact than you know. I made a Change.org petition advocating for building outdoor classrooms and study spaces at my university. If we succeed, it would improve the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of students, so I'd really appreciate if you signed it. If you want to get involved yourself, then scan this QR code or go to change.org/udoutdoors. More information about the petition is available on the website. The link to it is also in the description. Thank you for watching to the end. If you shared this with others, that would be much appreciated. Stay healthy and go outside.